Well, now and then you just have to settle in. You just have to wait for the bus. Here, like, the internet doesn't show too many of these coaches departing. However, somebody at the bus station said there was one at like 9, and I'm like 20 minutes away, so I'm like, well, I'll just wait and see where this bus goes. But quite often, you know, if you leave, maybe you miss the bus, or maybe there's a bus that comes through that you don't really know about or haven't found, so you're wanting to learn, you're maybe better off waiting. If you think I'm going to go to the next town, you know, you might as well. This is Green Bay, and they don't have much on a board. I've been trying to say, like, transit in general, the bus stations need to all get on the same page and get a board up in every bus terminal, at least for a major city, so you know. You come in and you see on the board, all right, a coach Van Galder's leaving this time, an Indian Trails this time, a Greyhound this time, just so people know. So they don't have to just kind of lay around and wait. They can go get something to eat or something like that. But till then, the best idea is to lay around and wait. So, Green Bay 2022, over and out. All right, action rolling, 2022 July. I just took the first bus out. It turned out it was going to Madison. First bus out of Green Bay I got to. You don't really know until you get to know the towns where the buses go. They're like, yeah, there's one out to Milwaukee, so I started looking up this nice rose garden in Manitowoc and some other things. And then the driver says, no, I'm heading to Madison. The bus says Madison on them. But I know where to get from Madison, so like you weigh this out. Am I going to sit there and wait for like 4 or 5 hours to go somewhere from the bus station in Green Bay? No. I'm probably going to go to Madison and just keep on moving. There's just a nice view of the Fox River out of Green Bay here. And I guess we're bound for Madison. It goes down through Appleton, Fond du Lac, I think a couple towns that start with a W, and Beaver Dam. Get out in Beaver Dam. That's not a bad little town, so we'll see where we end up. Green Bay. Big stacks of coal. That's where Santa comes to get coal for your stocking. Oh yeah, looking like nice skies over Wisconsin today. Perfect temperatures out, July 2022. Puffy clouds. Got a good northwest current coming out of the Dakotas. Pretty beautiful. Bound for Madison and probably figure something out from there. Action, take 2, we're rolling. I pretty much verify you're rolling. I guess the last 2 takes the video camera wasn't working. Well, looking at Appleton, and I'm on the Van Galder coach, which is kind of the same as the MegaBus and coach, and there's, you know, a few of them the same. But I'm also following a Lamar bus now, and the cool thing is when here in Appleton, Oshkosh, and Fond du Lac, I can choose to transfer over to Wapaka, toward Wapaka. Couple gals having a nice discussion over a fountain. And some business goes on around this town. I'm not sure, but Appleton might be bigger than Green Bay, so that's where I'm coming from. All right. Looking at the Fox River out of Appleton. Not too bad of a town. If you don't mind, you know, river town's pretty good. All right, we're rolling. I don't know if that's Lake Winnebago or the Fox River. It's the Fox River, I think. This is out of on the way down toward Oshkosh from Appleton. Oh yeah, action. University of Wisconsin, Oshkosh. A couple different buses come through here and connect to different places. Milwaukee, Madison, Green Bay, Appleton. Some smaller towns like Beaver Dam and Wapaka. All the way out to Wausau if you got to go to Milwaukee first. There it is. If you haven't seen it before, you've seen it now. Doesn't look too bad. That's where you'd be staying if you were a student, I guess. Well, I guess I'll find some way to conclude this. Looking out at Oshkosh. Bagosh. Basically, you can kind of switch between these different buses going from Green Bay to Appleton, down along Lake Winnebago to Milwaukee and Madison. You kind of have to switch between the different buses. So to start to know them, you might have to pay a full ticket all the way through one of the towns just to see where you can get the next bus. I guess it's a video. Always hit the video thing on accident. Oshkosh. Not too bad a town situated on Lake Winnebago. There we are. Picture. Ride action, Oshkosh. Looking at the Fox River system. Some nice parks. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The Fox River is like part of Lake Winnebago. It's not the healthiest river system, but they're cleaning it up. Oh yeah, some nice countryside. Wisconsin. Look at all that silver corn. An old Piggly Wiggly. Well, I'd love a coffee, but we didn't stop quite enough. Yeah. An old Piggly Wiggly. This is Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Alrighty, Wisconsin. Nice oak trees and pine trees. Summer corn. Heading toward Madison. There's even an eagle way up there. Something. But yeah, you really got to know these buses if you kind of do it on the spur of the moment. You know, you can lose a little money in transfer fees. The best thing is I could say is talk to the drivers and don't be afraid to keep pestering people with questions. Sit up in a front seat. Say, hey, where does this end up? Is there another bus I can transfer to or whatnot? You know, are there any other connections? Amtrak. You just gotta keep asking them. Keep looking for things. Alright, coming into Columbus. This is, let me disconnect this. An Amtrak stop. This is kind of a neat old town. Speaking of Amtrak, pretty cool to know that you can connect with it on the bus too. Kind of go between the cities. I didn't know how to get to Columbus besides getting dropped off before. Action. Looks like the buses take us through Columbus. Neat old town. Some movies were filmed here. Columbus, Wisconsin. They got some coffee shops and museums with pictures of the movies that were filmed. And the Amtrak connection. Get on the Amtrak train here. Pretty nice place to walk around. I made a couple of friends in here. Hope everybody's doing all right. Like to get back through and see them. Columbus, Wisconsin. I like a picture coming out of there underneath those nice trees. Just taking it easy. The good life. Wisconsin, Columbus. Big old barn. Alrighty. Rolling. I'll wait for that Chicago one, man.
No, I'm saying, what time?
Oh, I got 112. No, this one's gonna keep going to downtown Madison, and then the next one pulling up is Chicago.
120 is the Chicago bus?
Yep, it should be.
Great driver, great
I'm
ride.
sure it'll be here in about the next 5
We're in
minutes.
Dutch Mill and Madison. Just going to transfer here to Chicago and other places. Or you can ride downtown Madison and you can go to like the Dells or La Crosse. I don't know. The buses come through here. Oh yeah! Good service, good driver on the coach. Exactly spacious, but this one's pretty clean, so not too bad. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. I can't get out. Uh-oh. Guess I'm gonna be stuck in here or what? Yeah, I got exactly like a couple minutes here at Dutch Mill. Not to go to Chicago, I can get an Arby's.